How's it going, everyone? We are back with another weekly watch list for this upcoming week in the stock market. So if you've been following along, watching my other watch lists, I just want to say thank you so much. You know, obviously this is something I do for fun, but not even that. It also it helps me see the markets better, helps me learn, helps me teach myself, and overall just stay connected with my trading and my trade plans. So if you are following along, if you have been watching, I just want to say thank you very, very much. At the moment that I am making this video, I have hit my 23rd straight green day, and it just feels amazing. There's definitely been some cash days in between where I just haven't seen things that I like playing out. Friday was one of them with OPEX. My last red day was April 4th, and it's pretty crazy. It really is. And it's just, and the secret is, I'm sure if you're watching this, you've heard this a million times, just being more disciplined. My losing trades always they came from trades that setups that they were not my go-to setups, my go-to plans. They just trades I should have never have taken. You know, there's plenty of trades where I will take, and I would take it 10 out of 10 times, and I'll lose that trade, and that's fine. But there's plenty of times where I'm like, I know I shouldn't take this trade. I'm trading out of emotion, tilt, whatever, and those are the ones I lose. So it's just been really, really nice to see that consistency. So into the week, we're going to be going over SPY, QQQ, IWM, as well as checking out SPX, ES, and NQ as well. So let's start off with SPY, okay? We're looking pretty bullish, obviously making new all-time highs. Just looking at the 4-hourly here as well. Very bullish on this chart too. So I definitely think there's a retest of this all-time high coming, and I think 535 will be had this week, but we'll see. So going over to the hourly here, first things I'm always going to be looking at: previous day high, previous day low, right? They're marked out in white always, okay? So I'm looking at support here, resistance here. I'm going to be looking for a break above this previous day high for a move back up to all-time highs, potentially break over that. For bounces, this 528 has been pretty strong. It's 528.40, so I'll be keeping that on watch. Below that, I see us down here getting support at this 527. Below that is the previous all-time high here at this 525.20 up to 525.80. Okay, so this will be my next bounce zone. If we do break below that, I'll be looking somewhere here in this 523 or even this 522 level. Okay, and if you're wondering, well, what are the blue levels? Those are just what I call like possible levels, like support, resistance, turn to support, support, turn to resistance, to see if there's a potential bounce. So like, for example, here, you know, this level was at one point the all-time high, right? So I'm going to keep that as a possible, you know, resistance, turn to support, right? Down here below that, you can see clear resistance. Maybe there's still some unfilled orders here at this 522. So, you know, that's what I'll be looking for specifically, right? So if, like, for example, this one I keep green because I know for a fact this was a previous day low at one point, right? This day here on the 15th, okay? So I'll keep that marked, but also this previous all-time high, right, as you can see over here, I'm going to keep that as part of the zone, okay? So just going through the thought process there. So let's move on to ES. ES is really cool to see. I had these levels marked out the last few weeks, this previous supply. I kept it on the chart just to see if we would reject. We did a tiny, tiny bit, but I wanted to see it turn to support. Well, look what happened, right? We broke above it. We retested that previous supply, support, right? So now I'm looking at this next level here. This is all-time high, break and hold above that. I could see us continuously moving higher, right? Continue this move up. Below that, though, these will be my other areas of support. You see a lot of support here, a lot of action in this area, then turn resistance. Again, resistance, turn support over here as well. Let's move on to SPX. SPX will do the same thing where I mark out the previous day high and low every single day. And those are going to be my first areas of direction, right? Like if we break below the previous day low, we're moving back down to the next level, right? If we break above the previous day high, we're moving to the next one. And I've back tested this, I forward tested it. It's tried and true. It's at so many times, it gives you good direction for the day. Now, one thing about these levels, okay, and this goes for SPY, QQQ as well. I'm always looking for liquidity sweeps, you know? So it's hard to see if I can find an example right here, but you'll see, like, for example, I'll have to find one like in a video in the future or something, but you'll see these sweeps at these levels. So say we go to break above this previous day high tomorrow on Monday. I'm not going to look to go long until we close a 15-minute close above it and even retest it, right? Because I've seen so many times Price is breaking through this level strong on the 2 minute, the 5 minute, all for that 15 minute to wick hard and then price to reverse back down. So I'm always waiting for a 15 minute strong close over these levels because you see liquidity sweeps at these previous day high and lows so many times. I wonder if I can actually find an example of it here on SPY. But real quick, SPX, potential level here, whole psych number 5,300. So keeping that on the chart, lots of action here, previous day high, previous day low. And then here we have, if we do break below the previous day low, I'm going to look for SPX to fill this gap down here. But first we have this support here first. If not, come down and fill this gap. And then of course, all-time high. But I want to go to SPY real quick because SP, lol. There was this one, goodness gracious. There was this one day where it was liquidity grab after liquidity grab. It was crazy. I think it was Friday, to be honest. Yeah, like see all these down here? Like here, where was the previous day low was like, yeah, this level here. And I kept it on the chart, right? Here's the previous day low, okay? 1445 Central Time, okay? Look how many times we like came here and swept this low. You know, you see price getting close, breaking this level, right? And you just get swept. 1, 2, big one here, 3. Like, not ideal. Yes, you definitely could have gone short here. It wouldn't have been that big of a move. But my goodness, like there were so many sweeps here. It was nasty. So just pay attention to that, all right? Let's go to QQQ. Okay. QQQ, same ordeal. You know, previous day high, previous day low, resistance support, above previous day high. I'm looking for all-time highs. Below previous day low, though, I have this previous all-time high support as well. So I'm going to keep that on the chart, but below that, I have 446 and also this potential level here, 444, which has been strong in the past as well, right? See if we can pull that up on the 4 hour here, right? This 444, right? Resistance, resistance, support. So I'm going to keep that on the chart. NQ, pretty similar look to ES. Okay, pretty sure we had a bounce similar to what I had on ES. Yeah, see, look, supply, right? Small green candle, big red. I wanted to see it act as support, came down. What did it do? Support, right? So also this level here, resistance, resistance, resistance. I wanted to see it become support, swept the level. Perfect there, right? So I'll be watching these levels as well. And then lastly, IWM. IWM I like on this 4 hour here, okay? We have a couple resistances coming up here. This 210 we already rejected on Wednesday or Thursday. But I like this little bull flag forming here. It's not the cleanest looking bull flag, but you know, we're moving up really strong, right? If we come even onto the hourly as well, I like to see us break above this previous day high and this flag before we move back up into the 210 area, okay? This is where I could see a little bit of a rejection, but if we get over that, my next level I'm gonna be looking at is kind of like the top portion of the zone here, which has really just been like supply in the past. You know, I want to see if it was on the hourly, if it was on the 4 hourly. It was a huge supply zone. We actually just got through one as well. There was, I think it was it this one here? I believe, yeah, this 207. We finally got through that. This was a huge supply zone up here. We sold off really hard into it one of these days this past week. Finally cleared above it. Now, as you can see, we're basing on top of it nicely. I love seeing that. You know, previous supply, check that out, right? Turn to support. So I'll move off of that. And then I finally, what I've been waiting for so long is this 61 fib. You know, the weekly high to the weekly low. You know, we've come up so close a few times. I feel like if we get over this, I just feel like there's a nice chunk of room up for that long-term portfolio up to this like 230 area, 226, 230. That'd be really, really nice. So we'll see. But that's going to be it for this week. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider dropping a like, dropping a comment, subscribing. Obviously means a lot to me. I'm sure, you know, if you guys have your own channels, make your own videos, you know how much the support means. So I hope you all have an amazing week inside and outside the markets, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.